So we're doing a print on 3 different printers, the exact same thing. It's a phone holder that goes on a tripod. Anyway, we got the filament heater here, and it's kind of cool. It's got like little bearings and stuff in there, and I think if I touch the dryer box, it will tell me what's going on. But so I didn't do too well with the glass and the hairspray on this one. It just I'm not sure. I feel like this is not extruding enough. Um, it's a little on the light side. Maybe there was a spot here where it just really didn't quite get right. It also kind of, I don't know. It's like not. Um, yeah, it doesn't adjust well for the Z offset. Like it jumps. So if I go to that right there, my next one will be like within like 4 or 5.05. And so anyway, but I got these two going over here, and this one's printing the phone holder, and this is the phone holder that I printed on this before. That did, when you get done with it, it will not fit. But if you print it on this one, it will fit. And everything I've printed on this particular printer so far, where it has to fit into something, doesn't fit. But I print a test cube, and the test cube comes out fine. So this one is going here. This printer is the same size as the new printer, with the exception the new printer puts everything in the front, which I don't like at all. This is a much better designed printer in terms of a lot of things, actually. So the only thing that they do on the other one, maybe that might be better, is there's like dual rails in the front, like that design, but different. Like 2 of these. So this one, for some reason, it's printing just fine on the glass. I don't know what the deal is with the other one. Maybe it's because it's a Bowden extruder, or, setup. I'm not really sure. This is that goofy Titan thing. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. I can hear it slip every once in a while. But those are $13 on Amazon. So this one here uses that kind, and this is a matte, but I had to tighten the print head. I had to tighten the bed. So if you look down here in the bed, there's a rail here and a rail here, and then you have like your adjuster, but it uses a different type of belt that's wider. I don't know if that's good or bad. I know this is like the standard belt that you can buy, because I had to replace the belt on the other pyramid, and it was a little tricky. I had to use wire crimps to crimp the ends because I didn't have the brass pieces. So this one here has the motor on the end for that, and there's dual axis and all that, and you would put your filament here, and it would drop down and go into this is a run sensor, lets it know if it runs out. So the design is to put the dryer here and do all that. I really kind of don't like this thing, but it's cool. I think I gotta call Amazon and go, hey, what's up? You charged me $199, and then the next day you marked it down. They're probably not going to do anything for me. They told me, they were like, well, just go ahead and return it, and get another one, and the price will be different. See, I think I just saw this thing move right here on the mat. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. And also the other thing I don't like is the LED light. Actually, even though it illuminates everything, it makes it impossible to see the print head and see what the hell is really going on. I think that the skirt is loose. No pun intended, but anyway. I think the skirt's loose right here. Yeah. So, I'm almost wondering if maybe you need a hotter bed temperature. I'm not real sure. So, it takes forever to heat up, too. It is really slow. Somebody said this thing has an 8-bit processor in it. I don't know if that's true, but it wouldn't surprise me. It's an interesting piece of equipment. They've done some cool stuff. They put a drawer here, you know. It's just weird how they have this whole front end right here. It's like, obviously there's nothing here. It's just this is probably nothing there. Half of it's a power supply, and they could have copied like the other one and moved it in a different direction. And then back here you have even more because you have the rail and all that, but there is no cover over the motor. Whereas yet, like this one's got a cover over that, and then like this one doesn't. So, yeah, this one just looks like it's printing better. So, I guess it's probably some kind of calibration I need to do. Also, I'm using the CR10 file for both of these. And then, of course, this has its own. So, anyway, this one here, it would be really cool if, when I get done with this, I find out that it actually works. I might be running this one too high at 70, just because I've seen some issues with prints, but I don't know. So, we'll have to print it and see. Another printer inside was doing something weird, and I turned down from 70 to 60, and I think it worked better, but you just never know. Wow. I just sliced this one here, and it says 6 hours to print, so it's basically the same thing, but with another part. I don't understand how it could be double the time. Yeah. When this gets to the progress of the other one, I'll be able to kind of tell a little better. I really don't know if the Z-axis is where it needs to be. In the print bed calibration is kind of weird on this thing, but anyway. Oh man, I'm not going to print 6 hours on this stupid thing. I wanted to print something on the other printer to figure out why, if the screen is good, because the firmware on the other one, it would go days without screwing up. So anyway, I need to print something on it, but it's not going to be this. I ain't printing another phone holder. I got 3 of them right now, and I've already printed another 2. Or I just give these away or something. They're kind of cool. They should have made them a little bit longer on the screw. Possibly, maybe this one is. Let me see what they got for the print speed. We had it at 240. Well, the print speed's at is at 50. So let's go up to 150. I don't think it'll make a huge difference. I think it's still going to be like well over 5 hours. I'm not sure what is different with this particular one, because the other one's like 3 hours. You just have this extra part here. That's the only difference. There's 4 hours and 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and I'll slice this up and put it on the other printer, and hopefully it'll print as long as I get my first layer, you know. So let's see here. I think the disc is actually in there, so I'm just going to use this one then that came with it. Alright, save to disk, phone mount, save. Usually I find something better to print, to be honest. This is stupid. It's a waste of filament. I can't think of anything to print. I've printed a bunch of stupid stuff. We got a whole box full of stupid stuff. You know, these winders, and I need to wind this other coil. Just tons of stuff.